freak me, freak me, freak me. Can't show that. The internet. Oh, hold on. I gotta get this crap. I'm sorry if you're listening. If there's anyone there, I apologize. I am literally rushing. I need to eat. I need to get. I thought the game started at 40. It starts at freaking 10. Top of the hour, of course. I mean, MLB Pirates Rays. Does the ticker, is that going to reset? Ticker's still doing yesterday's ticker. I wonder when that resets. Ticker. I don't know. I guess eventually it'll reset. I don't know. Scoreboard. What am I doing? I don't remember. I really hope that resets. It should reset. It doesn't. It normally doesn't. And if it doesn't, well, oh well. Just I'll take it down. But I'm pretty sure it'll reset. Really? Everything just wants to be a pain in the butt right now. There we go. Okay, I gotta move. Oh, crap. Gotta move me. Hi, there I go. Over there. Move that like that. Because I'm just a narcissist, I guess. That's a Snow White reference there. I don't even know if anyone's here. If anyone is stopping by, I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. But I am scrambling to get this done. All right, no one's here. That's great. That's perfect. No one's here. I'll be back. I'm going to quickly eat real quick, and then I will, yeah, you get the gist. And my phone is not on. Wow, everything's in shambles. I am so sorry. I don't think anyone's here anyway, but it's okay. All right. My bad. No biggie. All right. We are... Gosh dang it, bro. We got a pitch inside to Reynolds. That's going to be fouled off. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry again. Live play-by-play. I had to go get something quickly to eat. I hadn't eaten all day. Looks like they had an out here. Reynolds grounds to first, and that one is just going to be walked to the bag. Welcome again to my channel. I call random games. More so in the Pittsburgh side of things, as I am a Pittsburgh fan. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. Like Frazier flied out, Reynolds grounds out. Pirates struggling as of late. Hopefully they can get a win here today, as they look pretty pathetic. Here's the pitch to Cruz, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. Cruz, as of now, batting .211, OPS of .768, 1 home run, as we got another pitch in there, fouled off. So it's 0-2 to Cruz. I don't hear Greg Brown, a different commentator today. I'm a Greg Brown guy, personally. Pepio. I think that's how you pronounce it. Here's the pitch to Cruz. And did he get a piece of it? He did, so he's going to stay alive. Again, I just kind of call games. I have my own little mini-series right now on the Pirates MLB The Show. So if you're a video game person, you know, that's what I do here. We got a pitch to Cruz. Cruz flies it out to left. It's going to chop right in front of the left fielder. Probably could have caught it, but I don't think he got a good jump on it. So that's the first base hit for the Pirates. Cruz gets on. That's going to bring up Tommy Pham, who's batting 95 this season so far. Not exactly a great start, but many of these Pirates aren't off to a great start. So he's fitting in right there with the Pirates. 2 outs. 1 runner on. That pitch is outside for ball 1. Just feel free to chat about anything. Of course, I will. The baseball is a slow game, you know. So you want to chat, talk about whatever, sports, baseball, anything. I will. We got a throw here to second, as Cruz is gonna be safe at second. It was really close, but again, feel free to chat about whatever. I will be able to see your comment, and we'll be able to chat about sports. You know, it's what sports people like to do. I'm just a sports fan, just like everyone else. I like the Pirates. I'm a Steelers fan. Casual Penguins fan. Keeping up with them every now and then. I like soccer. And, you know, the basic video games of sports video games are Call of Duty, Fortnite, if you're a younger viewer. Here's the pitch to Pham. The 1-1. It's going to be outside for a ball, so it's now 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs. Runner on second. The fly ball to left field to Cruz. That's how he got on. Again, a poor jump by the left fielder. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be high for ball 3. Pirates, again, trying to change their whole, you know, just the whole thing with the Pirates is just they're always losing. Not off to a good start. Here's the 3-1, and that's going to be outside for strike 2. Might have caught a little bit of the plate there. 3-2 count. The count is full. Base hit could get Cruz home. Here's the pitch. That's outside for ball 4, so he walked him. And that's going to bring up Sawinski, who we all hope could rebound here after a disastrous 2024. Has tremendous power. Just needs to work on connecting with the ball. Runners on first and second for Sawinski. Here's the pitch. That's inside for ball one. Obviously, I cannot show you guys the game, as I will get my channel taken down. I've worked really hard to get the 46 subscribers that I have. That's going to be inside. Checked his swing, and he did not go. So I cannot risk. I know I'd love to. I'd love to show you guys the game for free, but I cannot do that. Set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 count here to Sawinski. Again, Sawinski not off to a great start. Kind of continuing what he did last year, though. I did watch the first game he played this season, and his swings, his at-bats look pretty good. I had a home run robbed, so let's see. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Sawinski's batting 133 this year, OPS of 435. Here's the 2-2. Chopper. Very high bounce. And he fielded it right on the line, and they're going to say it was a foul ball, and I really hope it was. Again, that was a high chopper. Let's see this replay here. High chopper. He did keep his feet inside the inside the foul line, I should say, but it is not football rules, as it's where the ball is. Here is the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the Pirates get one hit, 2 runners left on, as we head to the bottom of the first, and hopefully Paul Skenes can keep us in this game. Like, you know, the starting pitching has really done that for this for the first few games. Maybe not yesterday, but we need some offense. Pirates again struggling, very, very much so. As this is really loud in my ear. Jeez, Again, if you're new to the channel, I won't ask for your subscription. That'd be really cool if you did. But I'm a sports fan, so again, just feel free to chat about whatever in the comments. Or if you're not new, you should know that already. Just chat about whatever. I will respond. Again, it's not like I'm going to have millions of people watching. So I'll be able to see your comment, and I'll be able to respond. So we can have that connection, which hopefully leads to subscriptions. You see where it's going here? Pirates again 1-5, not off to a great start. Though you could argue they could have easily, been 4-0 in Miami. Just 3. I believe they were the first. We probably all, if you're here a Pirates fan or if you're a Rays fan and you're just finding us out, but Pirates are the first team since 1922 or something like that to get walked off in their first 3 losses of the season. So it's just a bad stroke of luck. Again, the bullpen's been very poor, which ironically was a strength not too long ago for the Pirates. But now it seems to be the weak link. So Paul Skenes, again, hopefully he keeps us in the game. And even if he doesn't, it'd be nice to see the bats, right? The bats come alive. Because he doesn't need to do it all. The Rays have 3 batters batting above 500, though we don't know how many at-bats they actually have. I mean, it can't be too much, but again, that's still very impressive. They are hot. Here's the first pitch to Diaz, and that's going to be a swinging strike inside, very inside. Skenes could have had a win if the bullpen and some defensive decisions went a different way. Diaz chops this one foul. Diaz has homered off Paul Skenes before the show in that highlight. Here's the 0-2. And we got a grounder to third. Throws on the first for out number 1. As we get all golf claps. That's going to bring up Lowe. I believe it's Brandon Lowe. Starting lineup, Andy Rodriguez at catcher, Triolo at first, Frazier at second, Kiner Falefa at shortstop, Hayes at third, Pham at left field, Cruz at center, and Sawinski in right field. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's inside for ball 1. Brandon Lowe batting .333 OPS above 1,000. Already has 2 home runs, so he's off to a pretty good start. That is a pitch inside for strike 1. 100 miles per hour. I can see why the umpire may have missed that one. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be high for ball 2. Again, feel free to chat about whatever you want in the comments. You don't have to. But I will bring it up every now and then just in case we get new people in. If you get annoyed with me, just say stop. Or I probably won't. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be high for ball 3. Pirates hoping again to get back to 500. Already 4 games below 500 with 6 games played. That's never a good sign. Here's the 3-1. Lowe sends one to center. Cruz is under it for out number 2. It's going to bring up Mangum, who's batting .636. .636 OPS 1485. Jake Mangum. Apparently he's a 29-year-old rookie, so hey, that's awesome, man. You know, never give up on your dreams. And he slaps this one in between the shortstop and third baseman, kind of Ichiro style, just already a running slap. That's interesting stuff there from Mangum. Wow. Right in between the third baseman and shortstop. That's going to bring up Caminero. He's batting .389 with an OPS of .865. Numbers that the Pirates could really only dream of. Swing and a miss. It's going to be an off-speed pitch there. Strike 1. Runner on first. 0-1 is the count from the stretch. Slider checked his swing. He did not go. That one was way outside. Pardon me. Here is the 1-1. Got a grounder to third. Throws on to first for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 runner left stranded. As we head to the top of the second, it's still 0-0. Again, feel free to comment down below, just anything sports related or just whatever you want. You know, I'm not saying I'm a jack of all trades, but yeah, I talk about anything. I may be a little bit of an introvert, but you know, I have some personality. Some. 0-0 is your score. Both teams registering 1 hit, though the Pirates were able to get a walk, so they do have 2 runners on base today. It's going to be keeper Ryan Hayes, Rodriguez, and Triolo due up in the top of the second. Not exactly hitting amazing, but again, no one really is for the Pirates other than Cruz and Falefa. The only ones with OPS is above 700. So, not much to... Even Brian Reynolds, who's been one of the few consistent spots in the last few years, is struggling out the gate, .535 OPS, though I believe he is the second or third best. So hopefully he'll get it together pretty soon. Don't really know much about Ryan Pepiot. I know he is with the Dodgers. Pirates fans making the trip apparently to Tampa Bay. Plenty of them. Playing in a not a minor league, pardon me, but a spring training ballpark, if you hadn't heard. And Pepiot, first pitch to Hayes, and is diving after by the center fielder, is missed, and Hayes is rounding second, and he's going to head to third. So that may be a triple. I don't think it'll be an error. So that's always nice. Exit velocity 106. So Hayes again. It's always had a nice swing, just never really could find hits. The Luka diving there again, just inches. Oh man, that is so unfortunate. Right fielder had to go get it for him. So that's a good sign for the Pirates here. Runner on third already, nobody out. And here's the pitch. Oh, just smoked to the first baseman. Again, the Pittsburgh Sportsnet has, and I complained about this the both games that I covered them, that they are not showing the game. They are keeping talking, showing replays, and then right there, I just all I see is the swing, and I didn't really know what happened until it already had happened. So here's the stretch, or from the stretch is Pepiot to Triolo. That one's going to be ball one in the dirt. Triolo batting 100. So hopefully he can get that going a little bit better than that, because that's not exactly great. Triolo is known to be a contact hitter, though hasn't necessarily shown that. Didn't show it last year. Here's the 1-0. Ball two. The guy literally just said that. Copied me. He's copying me. Here is the 2-0 to Triolo. That's going to be wildly outside for ball three. So good sign for the Pirates, though they may be trying to get the double play possibility with Kiner Falefa, though Kiner Falefa has been swinging a decent bat for the Pirates. Here's the 3-0 outside for ball four. Pepiot walks Triolo, and that's going to bring up Kiner Falefa batting .333, so he's leading the team in batting average. Not necessarily OPS, but hey, leading the team by batting average is pretty good. .333. As we have a mound visit here by the Rays pitching coach. Obviously talking about the ground ball possibility. Kiner Falefa is kind of a ground ball hitter. Says ties his shoe and has a chat with the Rays third baseman. And we're just going to wait forever, apparently. All right. Umpires even saying, hey, let's go. Pepiot shaking him off from the stretch. And that one is in there for strike one. Right on the outside line there. Here's the 0-1. Same spot, strike two. That is tough. Tough pitches. Pepiot giving Kiner Falefa his best right now. Oh, 2 count here. Kiner Falefa Grounds into the pitcher. Hayes is caught in a rundown. And Hayes is tagged out on the rundown. Balefa is going to get on, but now it's runners on first and second. That's just unfortunate. He's probably running on contact. Unfortunate stuff. Oh, that was so close. All right, that's going to turn the lineup over here, and Frazier's going to step up to the plate here as Pepio starts pointing. Catcher is not necessarily behind the plate. And the pitch comm, I believe, came loose. All the technology in the world. Supposed to make things a little bit faster, but as you see here, it is slowing things down, and this isn't the first time I've seen it. So Frazier steps in here, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high for ball 1. Unfortunate stuff by Hayes. Again, running on contact. You think it might get above the pitcher, but the pitcher able to secure it and throw home. It's a 1-0. Frazier drops this one behind him for a foul ball. 1-1 count. Unfortunate again that the Pirates were unable to capitalize on that leadoff triple, but maybe they can capitalize on these other base runners. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside for ball 2. 2-1. So Frazier. Frazier batting 188. 410 OPS. I wasn't necessarily happy that we brought him back. Here's the 2-1. Oh, but he's proven me wrong here. The shot in the gap. Triolo rounding third and is going to score. Falefa moves to third. Frazier with the nice RBI single. And that opens up the scoring as the Pirates are now leading 1-0. Huge stuff there by Adam Frazier. Very good stuff. That's going to bring up Brian Reynolds. Runners on the corners. And well hit, but right at the shortstop. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, the Pirates leave 2 stranded, but they do get a run across on 2 hits there. Pirates up 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Pirates again starting off the season 1-5. I don't know if the okay, so it does look like the ticker has reset, and I just realized, yeah, my hair. I had my hat on earlier, so you're gonna see a lot of hat hair and a lot of disgusting stuff up there on my noggin. I may have to put it back on because I'm very self-conscious about that. That's what we're going to do. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. Okay. Again, feel free to chat about whatever. I know you guys probably hate that. But just talking about sports is what we do here. It's a sports channel, technically. More video game content than sports content. But all my live streams are sports. As again, I cover random games. I'll be covering some baseball games, of course. Mostly Pirates. Unless they just get to be really terrible. I don't know. We'll see. But I plan on covering a football game in the near future, the UFL. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. It's just me just watching a game with you guys. So you guys are more watching me watch a game. Describing what's going on. So it is what it is. So we will eventually So I think they're showing Paul Skenes playing catch with a young Marlins fan. Paul sails one way above. As Skeen, again, they're now just showing the game. We already have a swing and miss. I don't really know what's happening. 0-1 count. Pirates need to get their broadcasting locked down here. Here's the 0-1 to Aranda. Aranda gets a piece of this one and fouls it off 0-2. The lady is still talking in my ear, and I just cannot focus. I'll live. She's still going. Here is the 0-2. That's going to be wildly outside for ball one. And she is no longer speaking now. Jeez, Here is the 1-2. That's going to be outside for ball two. Aranda batting .556, OPS of 1583. I mean, again, some of these Rays are just crushing it to start the new year. That's how you want to start. That's why they are 4-1. Here's the 2-2. Aranda gets a piece of this one, but it's going to be fouled back behind him. Even as I look behind the plate, you see some Pirates fans there making. Well, I'm not going to say they're going to make the trip down to Florida. There will be a few of those. You retire, you head south to Florida, or you just head to Florida. Here's the 2-2. Aranda again, another nice battle here as he gets a piece of that one. McCutchen just signing autographs. This is, I guess, last night. Heck yeah. Man, that guy just got 3 baseballs signed. That's cool. Here's a 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch. That's going to be outside. Did he go? No, he did not. Checked his swing. Did not go. Triskaneka. What was the score of the last 2 games? Well, I can get that for you real quick. I know they lost last night pretty badly. They lost 1-7, I believe. Here's the 3-2. Aranda fouls this one off. Pirates lost 7-0 to the Rays. And then they lost their opening game against the Rays 6-1. So they've been outscored 13-1 before this game has started. Now it's 13-2. So go us. Here's the full count. We got a fly ball to left, handled well by Pham for out number 1. So yes, we losing 6-1 on Monday, and then last night losing 7-0. We're trying to reverse that trend, as again we did score in the first inning with the nice little RBI single by Frazier, bringing home Triolo, who started off at second. One out here. In steps in Caballero. He's batting also .500, OPS of 1334. Here's the pitch. In there, but not called a strike, so it's going to be a 1-0 count. I saw that Bednar was sent down. Yes, you did see that. Bednar had been struggling. I believe his ERA was like a 27 to start the year. He's the 1-0. That's in there for a called strike, so he gets that call finally. But yeah, he was struggling. Blew a few saves. And again, could have had some defensive help, but he still has been very inconsistent and not so great the last year or so. Here's the 1-1. That's low in the dirt for ball 2. So Bednar is getting sent down. Maybe he can refine his stuff. I don't know. It happens, though. You have to adapt. You can't just throw fast. You have to throw fast and have a lot of movement or great location. I mean, he relies a lot on the swing and miss. Here's the 2-1. So, you got to put it in the zone. And then when you put in the zone, you got to have them not hit it. So that's the thing. I felt like the last year or so, whenever I'd see him pitch, it was always, he puts it in the zone, it's going to get smoked. But then if he doesn't, it's going to walk. As here's the 3-1. It's a slap to Falefa, and Falefa makes a nice catch for out number 2. So in steps in Walls. Walls is batting .167 to start the new campaign. 90 degrees, 51% humidity, so it's not exactly a comfortable day out there. It's a hot day. Here's the first pitch there. It's going to be a called strike. Should be. I don't know. I'm not seeing the scoreboard move. They have not yet updated the count, but it's something. Walls grounds it to first. Triola's going to take it himself for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go to the Rays. Yeah, that's what happens when you have Paul Skenes on the mound. We head to the top of the third with your score. Pirates 1, Rays 0. Being 4 games under 500, how long, if at all, will the Pirates make it back to 500? How many games will that be? Well, I talked about it earlier. Talked about the Pirates already being 4 games below 500 with only 6 games played. I just, it's not good. When you're the Pirates, you can't start off like that because it's just the same old Pirates talk. I think, again, I do think, I think, but doesn't actually match what I'm saying, but they do have some solid, maybe they have some good players. They do. They just need to, Reynolds should start picking it up soon. Cruz, he's doing kind of what he normally does right now. I'd like to see him take that next step into superstardom, but I don't know if he'll ever do that. Again, Sawinski has the potential to be great, but will he ever be there? Probably not. Or I shouldn't say great, but, a solid player. He has the power, but I don't know. And the pitching, the relieving specifically has been very poor, which is usually, again, a strong point for the Pirates. I think they expected them to continue to be a strength this year, but clearly it's not. And the starting pitching has actually been very good for the Pirates, so hopefully that can continue. But, yeah, I think, again, they can get back to 500. It's early. But, again, being 4 games below 500 with already 6 games played, it's already like, as a Pirates fan, you're like you're already defeated, because the players are probably defeated. It's like, oh my gosh, because they all know, or at least the really good ones are like, could have used some extra guys, extra arms, or extra players, just whatever to come in But I don't know. I couldn't give you a good answer. Hopefully, at the end of the month, they're still around 500. As the first pitch is inside for ball 1. Here's the second pitch. That one is strike 1. So it's a 1-1 count. Cruz here. He's 1 for 1 so far in today's game. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be low for ball 2. Two and 1 count here to O'Neal Cruz, batting third today. Hard hit to second. Throws on to first for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Tommy Pham. He walked in his first plate appearance. I'd like to know everyone's reaction for the Tommy Pham signing. I know I was kind of rolling my eyes. Here's the 0-0, and that one is high for ball 1. Tommy Pham has some power to him, but he kind of struggled last year, as he may just be getting older, and that's most likely what is happening. And we still took him anyway. That one's in there for a called strike 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. That one is outside for strike 2, and Pham can't believe it. One and 2. As Pham gets a piece of that one, but that's going to be a foul ball. With the Yankees and Cards coming up, then the Reds and Nats. So maybe if they can win today and go 8-5, they can be 10-10 after 20 games. Well, Yeah, I mean, you would think so, but again, you're supposed to beat the Marlins. Here's the 1-2. That one's high, almost hit him for ball two. So yeah, I mean, I like your optimism. I really hope so. Um, and again, any given baseball game, anything can happen. I'm not. It's not like I'm terrified of the Yankees. Oh, we're not going to get. I mean, I don't think we'll get swept, but that's going to be high again. Almost hit Pham. Epio showing some frustration. I guess he's losing his command a little bit. 3-2 the count, but again, I expected for us to take 3 of 4 from the Marlins, and sweeping was not exactly crazy. Here's the 3-2. That's inside for ball 4. So Pham has walked in both of his plate appearances. So good vision there. Granted, he probably should have walked a little bit earlier, as there was a pitch called strike, a pitch that was called a strike. So very good stuff by Tommy Pham. How long till you expect to have 50 subscribers? Well, talking about subscribers usually means people are going to leave immediately. So thank you very much. That one is going to be high for ball 1. I don't know. We're trending well. I was at 27 March 1st. So I've gained, 18 in the last month. That's really awesome. I'm really happy. And I thank everyone. If you're watching and you're a subscriber, I really appreciate it. It really, it's a great feeling, to be to have 45 people say, yeah, you know what, you're worthy for to come on my YouTube channel every now and then, as we have a swing and a miss by Sawinski. Strike 1. So I don't know. It'd be great to just keep on trucking. I know I have my goals that I'm trying to hit. I mean, they're really lofty. And again, I don't really put much effort into it. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 2. I just can't really commit full time to this, as I am trying to commit full time to my part-time job in real life at the radio station, trying to make that happen. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing, but it was in there for a called strike anyway. Sawinski, 2 strikeouts now for Sawinski in this one. But if I start making money at this thing, which very unlikely. Yeah, very funny. Very funny, Trisk. Trisk, one of my, usually stops by every time. Thank you, Trisk, again. One of my favorite subscribers. Always has something to say. That's going to bring up Brian Hayes, who had the triple in his first plate appearance. And Pham is running, and he is going to get there. It was a close throw. Catcher's just just behind the Pirates runners today, Cruz and Pham. Pham with a nice jump. Pham, not exactly the fastest guy in the world, but that was a great jump, and a great jump can make the difference. I mean, Cruz is very fast, but his jumps aren't exactly that great. He just kind of relies on pure athleticism. Here's the 1-0 to Hayes. Hayes, that one is just foul. Could have possibly scored Pham there. Hayes, again, he's always had a nice swing. Now, if you look at his stats, you're like, well, okay, no, this guy is absolutely garbage. And yeah, you could make that argument. And he definitely is not that great at hitting, but I don't know. It's just something. If you always feel like he could make it to be like a 270 hitter, OPS around 700, 750, and that would be a massive improvement. You get that, that's an extra few wins right there. Here's the 2-1 to Hayes. That one is outside for ball 3. Pepio is kind of a little bit wild today. Again, doesn't have to be Triskaideka in the comments. It could be you. Talk about anything. Talk about the Pirates. Talk about the Rays. Talk about sports. That's going to be a called strike. Hayes trying to draw the walk there, trying to over-exaggerate where it actually went. Talk about the Steelers. Talk about the NFL. Talk about whatever. Full count to Hayes. Runner on second, 2 outs. And Hayes lines it, and a sliding. Oh, wait, no, it was not caught. The camera work again. Okay, so what they're going to... Okay, so he did catch it. That was kind of awkward. So he caught it and immediately threw to second. I guess he thought there was only 1 out. Oh, that baseball may have hit the grass. That's going to be really close. It does look like it's a catch. So that's unfortunate. So it looks like that they are going to rule it an out, a line drive to right field. So I apologize. Everyone was confused here. So we head to the bottom of the third with the score 1-0. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I'm just a guy that's talking sports, describing what's happening with the Pirates game while I have game day up there for you guys. So obviously you're seeing a commercial. That way you can kind of get some visual on what I'm describing, as I imagine that it would be pretty disgusting just to see my face and nothing else. I'm not exactly the most handsome guy in the world. Though I am somehow married, so there's that. That's another thing. I got to juggle my wife and, just other things that happen with families, stuff like that. So I'm trying to dedicate a good amount of hours to this, see what happens. But I have decided again, I will be live for the UFL. I'm unsure about Friday. I can tell you Sunday night I will be doing the UFL game on FS1. So if you don't have that and you are interested in a play-by-play, and I haven't done a football game in a while, and I'm excited, I love football, I'll be there. You can join me here, obviously. So, yeah. I hope to see you there. Hopefully you subscribe so you get the notification. Here's the first pitch. And that is going to be in there for a strike 1. This is Roarvet. He does not have a hit this year. He's actually 0 for 4. Hasn't really gotten many at-bats. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be low for ball 1. Last year batted .228, 3 home runs, OPS of 621. Here is the 1-1. That's going to be just misses. Endy freezes, but doesn't exactly get the call. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Oh, caught the inside corner for strike 2 as he has to step out of the box. Does indeed get the corner. 2-2 count here to Vordvet. Or Roarvet. Popped it up. Straight up in the air. Endy barely has to move, but he has to fight the sun and makes the catch for out number 1. That's going to bring up DeLuca, who had the diving attempt on the Hayes triple, but couldn't quite make the play. He's batting .357. And he grounds it to short. Valefa on the run gets the out at first. That was quite the play there because DeLuca was really hustling down that line. Again, I really wish that the angles here, or the shots that the Pirates provided, were a lot better, because I feel like it's all happening. It's just so slow. I can't quite get a smooth call, and I do apologize for that. Bottom of the third here, again, 2 outs, and there's the first pitch in there for a called strike on Diaz. Diaz again has homered off Skenes before last year. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be outside for ball 1. 1-1 count here from Skenes. Skenes is he's going to be the ace, hopefully, for a few years here, unless he gets sick and tired of the Pirates. That one is inside for ball 2. Would like to see some playoff baseball with Paul Skenes in a Pirates uniform. Here's the 2-1. Diaz grounder up the middle, and that's going to get him a base hit. That's going to bring up Brandon Lowe with base runner on here with 2 outs at first base. Skenes checks the runner at first. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 94 mile per hour. I don't know if that's a sinker. Yeah, it's definitely not a fastball. His fastball can get up to 100. So we've seen it plenty of times before. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Went back to the same location there with the sinker. 0-2 to Lowe. Lowe is, again, batting .318. OPS just below 1,000, 966. As Lowe is going to ask for time. From the stretch, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Skenes is really good. As Lowe shows his frustration. He can't even believe it. And we're 3 through as we head to the top of the 4th. Your score, Pirates 1, Rays 0. Again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Wouldn't exactly offend me at all if you decided to lend me your subscription. As again, I will be covering, I've covered it. You can look at my channel. I've covered random games, basketball games, covered a lot of them. Covered a random Cincinnati to DePaul? Was that DePaul? Probably not even close. Check actually right now. Cincinnati and DePaul, yeah. In a tournament that I didn't even know was going on, the college basketball crown tournament. Never heard of it until yesterday when I was just looking for something to live stream, because I haven't live streamed in a few days at that point. And I knew I was going to be busy later yet last night as I was covering Kirbyville, or, my town that I was covering a baseball game for the radio station. Not actually announcing anything, just as a reporter. But yeah. So covered that game, and it went okay. Cincinnati kind of blew them out. But, it is what it is. But covering this Pirates game again, going to try to cover as many Pirates games as I can. And again, other sports too. And Triska Deca, he's recommended plenty games. He recommended the Texas Tech Arkansas game, and that netted me 1,000 views, and that was really awesome. That was really cool. So I take recommendations is pretty much what I'm saying. Here's the first pitch to Rodriguez, and he pops it up behind third base, and he makes the catch as he falls into the netting for out number 1. So, if I have the ability to watch it, I will cover it. So, just don't hesitate to recommend, hey, I don't have access to this game. Can you do that? Yeah, I'll do my best to be free. If I'm not working and nothing hectic is going on around here, then I will for sure do it. going to bring in Triolo. He walked his first time up as there's a first pitch high for ball one. Pepio definitely showing some control issues. Here's the second pitch here, and that's in there for a called strike. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 to Triolo. Triolo shows bunt, pulls away, but that's right down the middle for strike two. It's a tough one there. Pirates have yet to leave Florida. Been down there for spring training, Miami, and now Tampa Bay, though they finally get to leave today after the game. Here's the pitch. Triolo, fly ball to right field, and it's handled well by the right fielder for out number 2. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the Pirates just need to get home. Been trapped down in Florida forever. Not a bad state, but, you're probably tired of seeing all the Florida man news or whatever. I don't know. I'm just speculating. 2 away here for Kiner Falefa as he takes one high for ball one. Falefa, the lone batter of the Pirates, batting above 300, 316 batting average. Does have an RBI for the season, not today. Swinging strike there. Here is the 1-1. And that one is called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 to Kiner Falefa. Falefa fouls it off. Goes right underneath the catcher. So the count will remain at 1-2. The Rays, again, they aren't playing in their usual Tropicana field, playing at a Yankees minor league park, as that one is also fouled off to stay alive at 1-2. Playing at Steinbrenner Field, or Steinbrenner Park. I'm not too sure which one. Here's the 1-2 to Kiner Falefa. And he, hot shot, almost takes off the Pirates first base coach. As the umpire and him are sharing a laugh. Woo! Good moves there by the first base coach, Tariq Brock. And I don't know what happened. All I know is that there's a ball in right field and Kiner Falefa is on first. Again, we've talked about it, or I've talked about it and complained plenty of times, but they really are terrible. The Pirates broadcasting, the Pittsburgh Sports Net, it is bad. They are not showing the game. They are focusing on, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, personally. Anyway, Kiner Falefa is on due to the single. So 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up Adam Frazier. He did have the RBI base hit earlier in the second inning. As Frazier gets underneath this one, this one's going to be fouled off. Frazier can get on here. It's going to bring up Reynolds. Reynolds hasn't really started off strong, but I think he's due. Here is the 0-1 to Frazier. That one's going to be outside for ball one. 1-1 count to Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier was once a Pirate a few years ago for about 5 or 6 years. Was a solid utility guy. Was an all-star. Frazier singles up the middle, throw into first. I said single like an idiot. He hits it up the middle. The shortstop had it, lost it, recovered. I guess Frazier, I don't know what he was doing. Could have probably beat out the throw. But that's out number 3. That's a bad call. Bad call. I am not a professional. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Pirates still leading 1-0 with Paul Skenes hopefully ready to hold off the Rays, as we're going to see the meat part of this lineup, where Mangum batting .667, OPS of 1525, Caminero batting .368, Aranda batting .500, and Caballero batting .429. I mean, just video game numbers on like rookie mode. So, yeah, the Rays definitely are playing pretty well. Again, if you're new to the channel, you're a Pirates fan, sports fan in general, feel free to subscribe. You will not hurt my feelings. You will not hurt my feelings if you do that. Or you can just chat in the comments, or you do both. Chat about baseball, chat about football, Pirates, Steelers, Rays, Broncos, Cowboys, Yankees, Red Sox, Rockies, Mariners, whatever you want, whatever sports team you want, whatever sports team you're a fan of, whatever sports topics you want. That's perfectly fine with me. And it would kill the me randomly talking in the in between innings, because can't really cut anywhere. Show the female reporter Hannah Mears. All right, here's the first pitch to Mangum. That's going to be inside for ball 1. She's still going. Still going. Here is the 1-0, and that one is fouled off, strike 1. Now we're showing a highlight with her still. Showing a replay of last night. Here's the windup and the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-1 count here. Here is the 2-1. That is way outside for ball 3. Again, Mangum is a 29-year-old rookie, so never, ever give up on your dreams. Please do not. It's proof that patience and hard work can indeed pay off. Here's the 3-1. Mangum showing bunt, but that one is right down the middle for strike 2. And Mangum batting .667. I mean, that's very impressive stuff. Here's the windup and the pitch. Mangum gets a piece of that one, staying alive. So the count will remain full. Here's the 3-2 from Skenes, as again he is battling here pretty well. Gets a nice little clap from the Rays fan base. So they appreciate the little battle here. Skenes obviously, again, he's already one of the best pitchers in baseball. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. How many strikeouts is that for Paul Skenes? It's only his second. Only his second strikeout. I guess I could have checked right here. Duh. Every time I leave and come back, the Rays are at. I'm assuming you mean at bat. Yep. Well, you just have really bad timing, Trisk. I don't know what to tell you. One out. Here's Caminero. Caminero flies one to right. Sawinski's running there to make the catch. And he drops it, but he made the catch. Dropped it on the release. Sawinski's like, oof, my bad. The 2 outs here. It's going to bring in Aranda, who's batting .500. See, the audio is actually, I've been noticing, so I've been hearing the hit. Whenever the ball hits, it's like a delay. Actually, so no, the sound is first, and the action is delayed. So I don't know. Pirates issues again. I was here though for both strikeouts. Oh, okay, look at that. Great timing. That one's in there for strike one. 1-1 count here to Arana. Again, he's batting .500 this year. This 2 through 6 part of the order is just, it's good. Here's the 1-1 to Aranda, and that's a swinging strike. And Aranda's going to ask for time. Pirates leading 1-0. Hopefully this lead can hold. You have to imagine that they're going to need some more runs whenever we go to the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. Aranda gets a piece of that one. Foul ball. So the count will remain at 1-2. Bottom of the 4th inning. 1 hour's gone through here. Pretty quick game so far. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece of that one again, staying alive. Paul Skenes at 55 pitches, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Though the few at-bats here have definitely eaten into that. Here's the 1-2 to Aranda. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So, Trisk, if you were there, you've been here for all 3 strikeouts. As we head to the top of the 5th, your score still 1-0. Pirates on top. So I will. Pirates are off. Pirates are off tomorrow. Of course, they host the Yankees this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know if I can do. I will keep you guys up to date, or at least, well, I don't know. You'll know. I'll Sunday would be pretty hard to do. I have to rush home from work, and hopefully, work is let out a little bit early. I'm supposed to get off at 12 on Sundays, and I work in the town about 20 minutes away, and sometimes it runs a little bit over. Saturday and Friday and Saturday, I just don't know. I don't know. I kind of work a day-to-day thing at my job. I don't know when I'm working most of the time until that day. Until I wake up and like, oh, gotta work today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday hosting the Cardinals. Of course, off again Thursday before going and traveling to the Reds for next weekend. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I'll let you guys know. Again, I hope to cover as many games as possible. Pirates fan, you know what button I want you to push. And don't act like it's hard to push the button. Don't act like it's such an inconvenience. I went from humble earlier to now angry. All right. We're resuming, kind of, showing the PNC Park. They are working on it now as we speak, getting ready for the opening day, or at a home opener for the Pirates. Mitch Keller will get the home opener start there. As we have a dribbler to second, Brian Reynolds, just again kind of struggling out of the gate here in this season. Kind of a lazy ground ball to second. That's going to bring up O'Neal Cruz. He's 1 for 2 today. Pirates gonna need some more runs. I can tell you that right now with how this bullpen has been going to start the season. Here's the 0-0 to Cruz. That one is going to be a called strike, down and low. Here is the 0-1 to Cruz. That's going to be outside for ball 1. Here is the 1-1 to Cruz. That's going to be inside for ball 2. And Pepio wants the call. May have caught the black, but, you know, it's a good call in my opinion. There's the 2-1 to Cruz. That's going to be in there for strike 2. And Cruz doesn't like the call. Or he didn't like how he handled that. I don't know. Didn't like something. That one did look like it was clearly a strike. Maybe he's upset that he didn't take a swing at it. 2-2 count here to Cruz. Cruz, one of the few Pirates with hits today. Here's the pitch. And we got a fly ball to center field. On the run is DeLuca. And it's a home run. O'Neal Cruz with the solo shot here in the top of the 5th. And just like that, the Pirates double their lead from 1 to 2. We're either hearing boos or Cruz. I don't know. Could be both. So O'Neal Cruz with his 2nd home run of the year. And again, we needed runs. We know we're going to need runs for how this bullpen has been doing. And Tommy Pham, that'll bring up Tommy Pham as he takes a big cut there but misses, fouls it off. You will have to do a fun video promo to insert your video on how difficult it is to push that button and how most cannot and only the few, the strong, can attain the effort. It would be funny. I know. Maybe I just need to start hating on everyone that just lurks. No, I am appreciative of the hours viewed. I do need hours viewed too in order to achieve some goals here. This one is fouled off, so it's going to be a 1-2 count. But both is good. If you've ever seen the Road to El Dorado in that meme, the road. Both is good. Both is good. Subscriptions and hours watched. That is good stuff. Here's the 1-2 to Pham. Pham hits it hard, almost takes off. Hits the first base coach again. Brock has been having to move a lot today as he smiles. He's getting a nice workout. Again, Cruz solo shotting here on the top of the 5th to double the lead 2-0. Again, the Pirates really need some scores. I mean, they need some offense. This has been a very disappointing showing at the beginning of this season for the Pirates. Here's the 1-2. And Pham sends this one a little flare to left, and that one is tracked down and caught for out number 2. And it was just crazy because, I mean, the Pirates, even when they were really good back in 2013, 2014, 2015, they still struggled to score runs. They weren't exactly this amazing offensive team. And even in recent years, again, like when like 76, 86 back-to-back years, the offense has been very poor. This one is on track. This team is on track to be way worse. It's sad. But he'll take the wins when he can get them, hopefully. Again, you don't want to jinx anything here. Obviously, that's far from it. 1-0 count here to Slawinski. That one's in there for strike one. Have you seen the movie Rubber? I've never heard of the movie Rubber, so I do apologize, Draven. Welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by, of course. You know, you've been in here quite a bit the last few live streams, so I thank you very much. That one is outside ball 2. 2-1 count to Sawinski. No, I have not seen the movie, or I've never heard of the movie, so I don't know. Here's the 2-1. Sawinski checks his swing, but he makes contact, so it's going to be a 2-2 count. Pepio at a 87. He's at 87 pitches already. So I don't know if we'll see him for a sixth. Here is the 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss. So Sawinski, I believe that's his third strikeout. It is. So Sawinski having a rough day at the plate as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Your score 2-0 thanks to a solo shot by O'Neal Cruz. Bro, it's a movie about a killer tire. Killer tire. Okay. That's what the heck? That's interesting. A killer tire. Rubber. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Draven, that doesn't really pique my interest. I don't know if it's supposed to, but okay. I might look up at the Wikipedia. Let's see. Trisk. There was, after all, a 1977 cult film entitled Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. The Bed That Eats. Writer, director, Quentin Dupo's Rubber. I found it randomly and watched. Okay, well, I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would watch it. But thank you for letting me know. I might just be curious later and look up the Wikipedia. No, it's just random. Oh, yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Again, any chat is a good chat. Rubber, a homicidal car tire, discovering it has destructive psionic power, I'm not too sure, sets its sights on a desert town once a mysterious woman becomes its obsession. Okay, well, that's yeah. I don't really watch many movies, and that one is not going to be one of the many movies I watch. But thank you, though. I'll look. I'm just curious on the Wikipedia, though. I will actually look up the Wikipedia later after the stream, just to like look at it, look at the plot, look at the box office, look who played in it. That's just what I do with movies. Look up that stuff. As we have a swinging strike there, Skenes heading out there for the fifth. Again, he hasn't really pitched much. It's around 60 pitches, I believe. Here is the 0-1, and that one's low for ball one, and yeah, he's at 58. Rays are getting up Kelly in the bullpen, not Joe Kelly, K. Kelly. I'm not familiar with him. Here's the 1-1. Caballero fouls this one off for strike two. 1-2 the count here. Pirates again up 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Maybe they can hold on. That would be great. And we have oh my gosh, this old Pirates fan and these kids, these Tampa Bay Ray kids are fighting for the ball, and then you have a short-haired woman yelling at the man. Oh my gosh. As the man handed it off to these younger children in front. After seeing that last Reddit exclamation, the other name of the movie may have been Trojan. Okay, I don't know. Here's the 1-2. Called! Strike three. Delayed call. In fact, Caballero hates the call as he's grimacing. Paul Skenes is smiling. That one caught the corner on the little box there. Caballero's like, aye. That's exactly what he said. Aye. The name of the lady is Karen. Yeah, I would say so. Here's one out here, and in steps in Walls. It's batting 154 as he fouled that one off. Strike one. Yeah, Karen. Karen is most likely the name of the lady. Now, if you are Karen and watching my channel, one, well, I am surprised you're here. But two, thank you for stopping by. And that's a called strike. Hey, Karens can like sports too, I'm pretty sure. They're usually the ones that are loud. Here is the 0-2 count. And Walls sends this one to right field. Sawinski on the warning track makes the catch. Oh, Skenes. Oh, he is. Yeah, Andy and Skenes share a smile like, oof. He got a hold of that one, but it kind of died out there. Well, if you guys live in the Pittsburgh area, be sure to go to the April 19th game against the Cleveland Guardians, formerly known as the Indians. First 20,000 get a Paul Skenes bobblehead, as that pitch is low for ball one. So there you go. I just gave you guys some free information. You guys live in Pittsburgh, go to that game, you get a bobblehead. First 20,000 fans. So this one is popped up. This one is going to get out of play. I wonder if there's going to be another fight between an older man and young children with a Karen nearby. Showing the broadcasters that they do have a tough angle. Oh, I feel for them. That is tough. No excuse for the cameras to be that bad, though. I'm just saying. I can sympathize with them, and not the camera work. 2 outs, 1-1 is the count to Wardvet. Wardvet will foul this one off. Strike two. One and two count to Wardvet. Has yet to record a hit this year. He's 0 for 5. Hasn't really had many plate appearances. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to be outside for ball two. My knowledge, they did not show any fight, so I'm pretty sure nothing happened. 2-2. Rounder to first, handled well by Triolo, who is going to take it himself for out number 3. As we head to the top of the 6th, your score, Pirates 2, Rays 0. We'll be right back. Just kidding, I'm right here. Russell Wilson. All that stuff a little bit later. So the Pirates will have Hayes, Rodriguez, and Triolo due up. Again, Hayes has had a pretty nice day swinging the bat. 1 for 2. Had a triple. Really, though, I mean, again, you still want to have more runs. You can't be relying on pitching, starting pitching specifically, because the bullpen has been a mess. A big, fat mess. So, like to see some base hits here, maybe get something together. Again, as we head to the top of the 6th, the Pirates leading 2-0, trying to get their second win of the year, trying to double their win total. This is the only time I guess as long as they have one win, this is the only time I could say that. Hopefully it's the last time I'm able to say that. Again, feel free to press that subscription button. Would offend me. If you guys are all subscribed, then awesome. That is perfect. That is literally the best. But if you're not, quietly back out real quick. Click on my name. Subscribe. And then you come back. And it's awesome. You don't miss anything. You don't miss anything, I promise. All right, so Kevin Kelly's going to come out. He has pitched in 2 games this year, 2 innings. ERA of a 9, so he's allowed 2 runs. Opponent batting average is only 250 though, and he is a sidearm pitcher. As that one is in there for a called strike. I don't know if Hayes was ready for that because that was kind of funky looking on the delivery. Here's the 0-1, and that one in there for a strike. That one's a little more outside. I don't think Hayes liked that one. I don't think I like that one personally. Here is the 0-2. That one is way outside for ball 1. I was waiting for the strike call there. Not quite. Top of the 6th here again. Pittsburgh up 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's down and low in the dirt for ball 2. He's batting .227. OPS of 545. Here's the pitch. Line drive caught by the first baseman. Oh, that is unfortunate. Hayes has made some nice contact today, but only has 1 hit to show for it. But he does have a triple. I'll say I would be happy with the triple for sure. So that's going to bring up Andy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 today. I shouldn't say tonight. Batting 71. 0-71. Not exactly that great to start off the new campaign, but most of these Pirates are struggling, so he fits right in. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 1-1 count. 1-1 to Andy. Chopper. High chopper. Handled well by the shortstop. Throws on it first. That's a great play. Nice scoop there by Walls for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Jared Triolo. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in this one. He sounds like a catcher. Batter 071. Yeah. Make that 067 now. And there was a pitch there, but I don't know what happened. Ball 1. Terrible, 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 terrible. Those of you who live in Pittsburgh and you have Pitt Sportsnet, let me know if this is always how it is or just for Pirates games. As Triolo senses a fly ball to center field, it is caught for out number 3. The Pirates go 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Your score remains at 2-0. I imagine we'll see Skenes out there for the 6th. I didn't see anyone warming up. I really hope he goes until they allow a run. I mean, there's no reason for him not to, or just string together some hits because, I mean, I hate that. Modern era of pitching, you just pull them because of their pitch count. I say you leave them out there. So you see Skenes ERA. Well, you can't see that because I messed up something on this internet screen, but the ERA is at 174. So pretty good stuff there by Paul Skenes. Due up for the Rays is going to be DeLuca, Diaz, and Lowe. Since it's commercial break now, I believe is the time. If you want to just back out real quick, click on my profile and hit subscribe. There you go. That's all you got to do. It's free. I don't charge. To subscribe. It's a free subscription. It's free. Promise. Pirates again looking for their 2nd win of the season. 1-5 record after just disastrous opening series with the Marlins. I mean, had an opportunity to really win all 4 of those games. They lost those 3 due to a walk-off. And then, of course, they've just been getting embarrassed by the Rays these past few games. But they are up. The Rays' bats are, of course, not alive today as of yet. Mostly due to Paul Skenes being on the mound for the Pirates. I mean, he's such a difference maker. He is a great pitcher, and I hope we're able to keep him for a long time. I'm just unsure if that's doable. He might get sick of Pittsburgh. He might get sick of just what's going on there with the owner and stuff like that. Who knows? As that pitch is in there for strike one. DeLuca is 0 for 1 today, batting .357. Here's the 0-1, and he gets a piece of that one for a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count here to Johnny DeLuca. And the diving effort in center field couldn't come up with it. That led to the Hayes triple. Here's the pitch. Luca fouls this one behind him, so the count will remain at 0-2. Paul Skenes will be on the Dodgers or Yankees by July. I don't think so. I don't think he's moving this year. If he is traded, it will definitely be a few years down the road because of the roster control. Unless he just makes a big stink about it. I mean, I could see that. I mean, he seems like a great guy. He really does. But he is a competitor. He is a guy that wants to win. And he's not going to want to play for, losers. So we got to do something while we have this, as this one is fouled off by DeLuca. So it's going to remain at 0-2. So no, I don't think he's going to be on the Dodgers or Yankees this year. Now, in a few years, hey, I mean, I'll probably be right there with you if we're not competing and if we don't give him a contract that, he's well deserved of. Here is the 0-2. DeLuca fouls this one again. .75 pitches for Skenes. The magic number is usually 100, but how modern analytics is, I cannot stand that, personally. Complete games are just rare. Here's the 0-2. DeLuca gets in front of this one and fouls it off. If Skenes does get pulled and he doesn't get the win today, man. You have to imagine that's part of the game plan because we've seen a lot of battles here. Here's the 0-2. That's inside for ball one. You have to imagine that was something that the Rays talked about. Hey, we just need to just make contact, foul them off, get the counts to go deeper, which, again, he's done a really good job up to this point. Maybe last inning or two started to see a little bit more battles. Here's the 1-2. And this one, fielded well by Calefa, but he throws it away. And now DeLuca is going to head to second. That was a great snag up the middle by Falefa, but he may have rushed the throw and sent it over the first baseman into the dugout. So you have to imagine that was the Rays approach. Just make contact, drive the pitch count up, knock him out of the game early, and then deal with that Pirates bullpen. My Mavs traded Luca. I don't know what I would do if we traded Skenes. Man, that is tough that you're a Mavericks fan. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that would be back-to-back stars just gone like that, man. So I guess the equivalent would be what? We trade, let's see, Luca for Anthony Davis, injury-prone baseball star. So we trade Paul Skenes for Jacob deGrom. Oh yeah, dude. You would probably, can't say that, but that'd be tough. I mean, of course, I guess you're probably a Steelers fan, but who knows? Here's the 0-1. As grounder to second. Oh, Frazier couldn't come up with it. Throws to first. He does indeed recover. And the fans are booing. But yeah, I'd guess it'd be like Skenes for deGrom or something. Or some like Max Scherzer. Ridiculous. Diaz does get booed. If he ran that out, he would be on base. All right, so my voice cracked. So runner on third. Pardon me. Gotta lower my voice now. Runner on third. In steps in Lowe. Skenes facing trouble for the first time today. High strike. Skenes smiling. I love seeing Skenes smile. It makes me feel, I don't know, I feel like I'm at ease because it's like he's having a good time out there. Strikeout here would be perfect. I'd go high fastball again. I don't know. Here's the 0-2 to Lowe, and Lowe gets a piece of that one. Again, we are 3 times through now, so this is usually when, if they were struggling earlier, they start to, okay, we kind of got him. We got a good feeling on, we got a good read on him. Here's the 0-2. Lowe keeps it in play. No, it's fouled off. Oh, and the fans can't believe it. But I, for one, am glad. Hopefully they show a replay and make it quick because they love to. Okay, camera work was pretty bad. It did land to the right side of the chalk. Yeah, I would hate it. I would hate it if we just suddenly just trade Skenes. I don't think it happens, but you never know. O2 count to Lowe. Lowe is grounding to second. They are going to get a run. So Lowe does his job with the sacrifice there. As it's now a 2-1 ball game. So 2-1 here. In steps in Mangum, a 29-year-old rookie that has just toiled and toiled away, but finally breaking through, and he's off to a tremendous start, batting .615 right now. Live stats, of course. Batting .615 to start off his MLB career at the age of 29. I mean, that is admirable. I could cheer for a guy like that. Of course, not right now. Mangum gets this one to fly to center field. Cruz seems to be under it, and he is. Secures the catch for out number 3. So the Rays knock across a run, but they still trail 2-1 to the Pirates as we head to the top of the 7th. Again, thank you everyone for watching and tuning in, just watching me talk about the game. Trying to do my best broadcasting imitation. That's pretty much what I am, just an imitator. Making my way through life. Radio station and all. Will we see Skenes for a 7th? I don't know. I didn't see anyone in the bullpen, so I don't know. Hopefully we see him again. I'd feel a lot more comfortable. ERA, even with the it's not saying it was an earned run. Was that? Did he get on fire? Can't remember. Well, right now, MLB is not reporting it as an earned run. So his ERA is a 1.59. Cool with that? I hope his ERA is like in the ones this year. That'd be great. Am I crazy to say he can do it? 1 point something. I mean, I've seen Arrieta do it to us. 1.77 ERA. Had to play him in that wild card game, and yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Again, even whenever we had those teams, that's an example right there of just, we didn't have the offense. It was like an average at best offense. Worst Pirate end of the season loss of a player, I would say Sid Bream in 1990. but picking up Andy Van Slyke in 1987 on April 1st was great. Was told he thought the trade from the Cards was a joke. Well, that is before my time, sir, so I couldn't tell you. But any older viewers, you can connect with Trisk because he's also an old man. So there you go. You guys chat in the comments down below if you want to talk to a fellow Gen Xer. Or he can be a baby boomer. We're not going to discriminate. Any generation's fine. Except for Gen Alpha. I do keep all that talk to yourself. As that 1-0 is going to be outside for ball 2. Gen Alpha, I guess they think they started in 2011. So I guess they're 13. I don't think there's you should be at school. There's the 1-1. Okay, so I guess that was. Oh, I'm behind here. 2-1. 2-1 count here to Falefa. Garrett Clevenger. Here's the 2-1. That one's going to be a called strike. What the old man? Next time, tennis court, you and me, youngster. Well, I assure you, I'm old too. I should have said fellow old man. There we go. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to short. He throws on the first for out number 1. Yeah, I do need to hit the tennis court. You can probably look at me and see that I could lose quite a bit of weight. In steps in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Again, the Pirates, you just feel like we need to put on some more runs here to help out Skenes because. Oh, and they hit him first pitch, and Clevenger can't believe it. Not what you wanted. That's going to bring up Brian Reynolds, who's 0 for 3. Hits him right above the elbow guard, so not quite doing its job there. He needs a arm guard, I guess. All right, so Brian Reynolds here, 0 for 3. Runner on first. We need Brian Reynolds to come alive here, as he's batting from the right side as he is a switch hitter. They're saying he did not go on the pitch, so it's 1-0. Again, Brian Reynolds has been our constant star. I would say he's equivalent to like a Jason Bay type. Maybe not as good as Jason Bay, but he's just right there in that same type of area there. 1-0 count here to Reynolds. Reynolds fouls it off for strike 1. Reynolds again could help out the Pirates here. I know he's a very competitive guy as well. Here's the 1-1 to Reynolds. That's going to be low in the dirt for ball 2. Runner on first, Frazier. Hit by a pitch by Clevenger. And Reynolds is going to call for time. He's going to walk out of the box. Maybe think about it some more. Something got in his eye, it looks like. It's a hot day and humid, so you have to imagine there's bugs. Here is the 2-1. And that one is inside for ball 3. Hey, a walk would be good. I'll take a walk. I'm sure Reynolds would too. So, of course, Cruz is up next, and he has had a good game, but he is a lefty. A lefty-on-lefty matchup would not be ideal. And we have a pickoff attempt here, and he's going to make it back safely to the bag. Isn't Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool? I do not watch Marvel except for the Avengers, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Doctor Strange, the Hawk and Iron. Okay. And that one is ball 4, but it's called strike 2, and Reynolds has a little word with the umpire.
Seems to me you watch plenty of Marvel, and I said Brian Reynolds. And you can actually see on the screen, the old man eyes might be impacting you here, but B. Reynolds, so definitely not Ryan. Here's the pitch, and Brian fouls it off to keep it at a full count. Gosh dang it. Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds. I'm saying that for myself now. Brian Reynolds. Full count. Runner on first. And he fouls it off yet again. Staying alive. And Brian Reynolds, he's looking for something here. He started off pretty slow this year. Into runner on first. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. He does not like it. Yeah, that one was in the zone, but he should have already been on base. And that's going to bring up O'Neal Cruz, who had the solo shot in the 5th inning. So he's having a great day on offense and hasn't really been put in a bad situation on defense. Played a pretty clean game. So in steps in Cruz. Again, lefty on lefty. You have to be a little bit nervous here as the ball gets away from the catcher, but it's actually right underneath him, and Frazier won't go anywhere. Lefty on lefty matchup here for Cruz. Cruz batting .273, has 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, OPS of .974. So again, one of the few bright spots for the Pirates. Again, he does make a lot of fielding decisions that would just make you want to rip your hair out. As that one is fouled off again. 1-1 the count. Pirates looking for their second win of the season and looking to not get swept as they hold a 2-1 advantage in the top of the 7th. Runners on first. And that one's right down the middle for strike 2. You have to imagine he was looking for something else there. Shakes his head. He can't believe he let that one go. Lefty on lefty matchup again. You have to imagine Cruz is not as confident. Here's the pitch. And sweeper called strike 3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Your score 2-1. Pirates still holding a lead, but scaring, just kind of scary that, can blow another one. Pardon me. And if you're new here, feel free to comment down below. It's been Trisk and Draven the entire time. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Big fan of those two. But if you want to get in the conversation, as you see, Triskadeca just bringing up Ryan Reynolds for random reasons. No idea why he would do that. And Marvel. Talk about whatever. As the Pirates, again, holding a 2-1 advantage as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Cruz called out on strikes. Of course, he was facing a lefty, and he's not as confident going up against lefties. Also, if you're new here and are not subscribed, you should definitely do that. And what do you do? How do you do it? All right, this is how you do it. You're going to go ahead and click on that logo there, Dr. Delay. You're going to click that, and it's going to come up my page. And what you're going to do, if it says subscribe, you're going to click subscribe. And then it should say subscribed, and it's free. That's the great part about it. It's free. You don't have to pay to subscribe. It's amazing. That's what you got to do. And what you get, well, you get me on your YouTube feed, and I pretty much do this kind of little thing. Random sports games, which most of the time it is Pirates. The Steelers obviously will be a priority whenever the fall comes. Random games too, as you can see, I've broadcasted basketball games, the March Madness. I did a random Cincinnati DePaul game yesterday in the college basketball crown classic thingy. I don't know what it was called. But that's what I do. And of course, if the Pirates aren't playing and I'm free to do another game, I'll do it. And I take requests, as I've listened to my viewers before. Trisk has recommended plenty of times other games to do. So, hey, I'm a man of the people. As we begin the bottom of the 7th with a pitch down and low for ball 1. Caminero batting .350, though he's 0 for 2 today against Skenes. Here is the 1-0. That one is popped up. Actually, it's going to be a quite... Oh, they kind of bump into each other, but Frazier's able to make the catch as Sawinski ran into Frazier. Frazier didn't. Frazier's not even looking at Sawinski. I can tell he's low-key mad. Frazier is low-key upset. So Frazier makes the catch, but again, it wasn't out. It was caught in the outfield. So I would say the outfielder does have the call there, but it is what it is. One out here. In steps in Aranda. Is batting .455 today, 4-55, but he's 0 for 2 today. He was batting over .500 coming into this game. But again, Skenes is an ace, and I really hope we don't blow this with an ace that we have, such as Skenes. You know, I'd like to be in playoff contention, possibly make a wild card game. I think that's what we all would want if you're a Pirates fan. Here's Jonathan Aranda showing his stats. 0 for 2, line out and a strikeout. OPS still above 1,000. Showing bunt, and that one's wildly in the dirt for ball 3. Skenes approaching 100 pitches. He's at 92. Hopefully they don't yank him just because it says 100. Let him finish the inning. And if he doesn't allow a base runner, I say put him out there again. That one's a called strike. But that is the new era of baseball. Pitch counts. No, they don't really do that in Japan. Here's the 3-1, and that one's a called strike. There's a whole YouTube video on it. You can actually watch Baseball Does Not Exist. It's a YouTube channel. Very good channel. Has like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Might even have 1 million. I don't even remember. Very good breakdown that Japanese kids, they throw like 200 times a day from like age 10 to like whenever they're pro, and they still do it. No injuries over there. Just saying. Here is the 3-2, and he fouls this one just barely. Would have probably been a double, honestly. Here are the pitches by inning. 12, 16, 13, 15, 13. In the 6th inning, had 18 pitches. This one, he's at 8. 95 total pitches for Paul Skenes. Again, if he doesn't really allow a base runner, I don't see why you wouldn't leave him in. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Paul Skenes licking his lips with the strikeout. Been pretty consistent, again, with this pitch count per inning. All right, in steps in Caballero, pardon me. Caballero batting .375, OPS of above 1,000. Again, that's 3 hitters on the Rays that have that OPS above 1,000 to start off this year, and that's why they're 4-1. They are looking really good. Again, one of the smaller markets, and yet they're able to be competitive. If only the Pirates were the same way, as that one is way inside for ball 2. Almost hit Caballero. And they are making a big deal about the pitch count. I really hope it's not a big deal. But the commentators are. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be inside for ball 3. Skenes might lose them. It says 2-1 up on the scoreboard, but it's actually 3-0. Here's the pitch. That one's a called strike. Up there it says 2-2, but it's 3-1. And that one's really seriously warming up in the bullpen. Maybe people stretching. So there's a called strike. So it's 3-2. It's pronounced with a Y. It's pronounced with a Y. You're gonna have to tell me what's pronounced with the Y, please. Go ahead and elaborate, and I will gladly tell myself that I'm freaking bad. Caballero. Oh, okay, I got you. Caballero. Thank you. Thank you very much. Caballero here. 3-2. Swing and a miss. With his sixth strikeout, Paul Skenes single-handedly keeping the Pirates in the game because the Pirates' offense is terrible. As we head to the top of the eighth, your score 2-1, Pirates leading. Thank you very much, Io Reno 23. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by again. Feel free to stick around. I don't know if you are I'm assuming you're a Rays fan. I could be wrong. But I welcome all. Not going to hate on the Rays. I do respect the Rays franchise. Again, small market, but still able to compete year in, year out. I mean, that's something the Pirates aim to do, but never can pull off because they're a bunch of bumps. So, but feel free to subscribe if you want. Help out the little guy. I am the little guy. Maybe not actually. You can look at me. I'm definitely a big guy. 235 pounds. 5'11", and it's not muscle. 5'11", 235 would be great for like a middle linebacker. I am not a middle linebacker. I like both teams. Pirates are my NL team. LO. Okay, cool deal. Good deal. I'm sorry. That is unfortunate. But hey, I appreciate you not being like my favorite team in the NL is like the Dodgers and like the AL is like the Yankees, that's I can respect that. You gotta respect that you're not like a bandwagon, a lot of those people. So, regardless of what happens today, the Rays are indeed gonna win the series. Definitely just wanting Pirates. I'm a Pirates fan, as you can probably tell, and definitely hoping that we can just take one at this point. That's all we can hope for. Hoping that the Pirates leave Skenes out there for the eighth. Again, longer at bats right now, but we're still getting them out. So, thank you for stopping by. Again, this is kind of what I do for live streams. I just kind of call random games, though maybe for baseball it's not as random as, I will cover the Pirates. I do cover basketball, college basketball specifically. I have yet to cover an NBA game. I'll cover anything you recommend. I've a lot of recommendations I've covered as Chopper. The short throws, and that is a great play again. Wow, Walls has made 2 plays like that with the high choppers, able to take them immediately off the bounce and throw them to first. I'm from Tampa Bay, so the Rays will always be my main team, but I always like the Pirates because of Clemente. Fair enough. Reto Clemente. Gone too soon. Obviously, I wasn't born or alive during that when that happened, but I'll read up about Mr. 3000 and what happened to him. Pirates legend, of course. As that one is high for ball one. Here comes Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And I was praising Sawinski for looking a little bit better in the opening game, or in his opening debut of the season. But right now, not looking too hot. And the Rays are having Manuel Rodriguez. He's had 2 innings pitched this year, as Sawinski fouls this one off. Are you also a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan? You're from Tampa. I like Baker myself. Me neither, but I'm Puerto Rican, so I've heard all the stories about him growing up. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Yeah. Puerto. From there, as that one is low, 2-2. I got you. Well, that's cool, man. That's really cool. I had a friend when I was growing up in Pennsylvania, which I don't live there anymore. So this is lined in the gap. Sawinski's going to get on with a single. But I had the neighbor that moved in when I was like 6 or 7. They were from Puerto Rico, and I got to be really good friends. They were from San Juan, and my best friend for like 2 years. And then we moved to Texas. Obviously, me being 8 years old, have no say in the matter, so we had to leave them behind. I think I've only seen them once since then. We were grown up, and it was just like we're completely different people at that point. So, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, Bucks, yeah, Lightning, yeah, they're always a good hockey team. I like Baker Mayfield. I like the Bucks. I'm not a fan of them, but definitely. So we got a swing and a miss there by O'Brien, so that's going to be an 0-2 count. But I cheer for. I like Baker. I think he was done wrong in Cleveland. I don't like Tom Brady, so I know you guys enjoyed those few years with Tom. I could not stand the Buccaneers during that time, but I like Baker. Here's the 0-2 to O'Brien. That's going to be low in the dirt for ball one. Again, runner on first. Sawinski, a nice little single with one out. He is on first. O'Brien, 1-2 count. Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. Sawinski's going. Ground ball to third. Throws, and he is thrown out. What a throw. But Sawinski does get to second. Growing up a Pitt fan in Texas was weird, speaking from myself since my group friend. Pitt. Yeah, I got you. Well, again, I was like, for me, like I was, wait, okay, hold on. This is Draven. Growing up a Pitt fan in Texas was speaking for myself since my friend group was all Texas. Honestly, Draven, I love it. I love that, man. Like just yesterday, I was covering the local baseball game, the high school game, and they're talking about, oh yeah, I can't stand the Aggies, but I love the Longhorns, and then oh, I can't stand the Rangers, but I love the Astros, and the one guy was like, I can't stand the Astros, I love the Rangers, and I'm just like, I hate them all. Y'all are all like, I'm just naturally the bad guy. It's funny. You can just be like me and just hate them all. Let's go Bucks or hashtag here we go, whatever. But I'm always the bad guy. Rodriguez gets a single as Sawinski's rounding third, heading home, and he's going to score. So the Pirates getting some insurance here and a nice little slow grounder in between the second baseman and the shortstop as we now take a 3-1 lead over the Rays. Or I should say the Pirates take a 3-1 lead over the Rays because I can't be biased. I don't know, Draven. I've embraced it. I've embraced being the outsider. All right, that's going to bring up Triolo. Soft little grounder to third, and he's going to throw to first. Triolo running fast, but nice throw there. Gets him out. One run comes across here. Rodriguez pushing across Sawinski as the Pirates take a 3-1 lead heading to the bottom of the eighth. But yeah, I don't know. It's always fun. Of course, you're by yourself because not many. There's definitely no Pirates fans where I live. There are a few Steelers fans scattered around, but most of the time I'm usually by myself whenever I would be at the debate table with my friends or just whatever talking sports, and obviously they can't stand the Steelers. When I was growing up, we were good. The Steelers were winning playoff games, Went to the Super Bowl 3 times in a 5-year span, or a 6-year span. 22, yeah. No. Winning 2 of them, so now, yeah. I don't see them as much, but, you can't talk as loud. When I want to hate on the Cowboys, well, it's like, we haven't actually won a playoff. We're becoming the Cowboys. So I just kind of got to back off a little bit. I don't really back off. I just don't talk as loud about the Steelers. I don't really brag about the Steelers anymore. I haven't in a few years now. But the Cowboys fans, I mean, as you probably know, Draven, they are some of the more obnoxious fans you'll ever meet. I have met a few good ones. I have met a few like actual realistic Cowboys fans that they can't stand Jerry Jones and they're pretty realistic on their team standards. But for the most part, it's how about them Cowboys or we them boys. And after, especially a few years ago when they were beating up on like the Giants, like, oh yeah, we won 40-0, or just blowing or beating up on like the really bad teams. You win by 20. Like, okay. Yeah, I love hearing this every Monday. And then, oh, you lost first round. Oh, shocker. Because you can't actually beat a team that's good. So, Skenes is done. And that makes me very scared. In steps in Colin Holderman. Oh, man. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low and away for ball one. So Colin Holderman is a interesting case for me because I think he can be really good. We've seen it. So inconsistent. He's kind of like David Bednar, but without like the closer role, and that's going to be way inside for ball two. I went to the Packers-Cowboys playoff game. I was so happy to watch the Cowboys get destroyed. Lucky you. That was I was watching that one, and I couldn't believe. I'm assuming you're talking about the most recent one, not the Aaron Rodgers one. This one is pitches inside, but he gets a piece of this one. It's going to be fouled off for a 2-1 count. Yeah, no, that would have been great to see in person. Just seeing all the Cowboys fans who were probably so hyped going into the game, probably completely dead. And they, oh, we're patting the stat. Oh, we brought it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The game was over. Pad stat Scott. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, that's lucky you, man. Good stuff. Hopefully the Steelers come to Dallas. So we have to hold on. It's 2-1 count here. That's outside for ball three. Because we host the NFC West one random game. Hopefully the Steelers and Cowboys finish in the same spot in their divisions, and we get to go to Dallas next year. Hopefully. I'd like to see a Steelers game. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be in there for strike two. My friend's dad is a Cowboys fan, and he wanted to leave by the third. Yeah. That's tough, too. I bet the tickets weren't exactly cheap. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah. It's a good day when the Cowboys lose. Here's the 3-2. And that's going to be outside for ball four. Holding the pose, but that ball is nowhere near. You have to wonder if Holderman's kind of feeling the same way Bednar is, just lacking confidence. Yeah. But with the Cowboys, though, you don't want them to. You can't have them be bad. Like last year, they weren't great. They were like what 6-10 or 6-11, 7-10. May have been 8-9. I don't know, but they weren't good. You want them to be just good enough to where they make the playoffs, and then lose immediately. Like that's because you want to give the Cowboys fans hope. Like I'm very sadistic when it comes to the Cowboys. Living here has made me just completely loathe the Cowboys and the fans. So you just want them to be good enough to where the fans believe they're actually good. Which it doesn't take much for that to actually happen. But, yeah. So here's the 0-1. And Frazier able to make a nice play spinning around. He throws it on to first, but the runner does move from first to second. So the Rays do have a runner in scoring position. And, again, you have to feel that Holderman needs to do what his name says and hold him, not allow a run here to help his confidence and help his mental thing. And I feel like Holderman and Bednar are suffering from the same thing. And that's just a lack of confidence, a lack of conviction in their pitches, lack of command. One out here, and that's in steps in DeLuca. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Everywhere. So it's always good to give them false hope. Oh, yeah. There's the Cowboys are kind of. They're the Steelers, again, they have fans everywhere. The Cowboys have fans everywhere, especially here in Texas. So here's the 0-1 to DeLuca. That one's in there for a strike, too. DeLuca does not like the call, but that one did catch the plate. So, yeah, no, for sure. It's always, you just want them to be good enough to where the fans go crazy that this is our year. Here's the 0-2, and that's going to be fouled behind him. So the count will remain at 0-2. Holderman again, he has the potential to be really good. You just know it, but just been so inconsistent. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that one's wild, and that gets away from the catcher, Rodriguez. And now a runner's on third. That one came out really bad in his hand. You could see it even before, before it was even airborne. It just looked funky. Oh, my gosh. Holderman, again, you definitely want him to not allow this run, because if he does, you just know his confidence is done. Here's the 1-2. DeLuca gets it in between the shortstop and the third baseman. And that is going to score a run for Tampa Bay. It is now 3-2. And Holderman allows yet another run. I think Holderman may need to join Bednar down in AAA. I'm just being honest. Not hating. It's just they need to get their confidence back. This has been a problem going back since last year. All right, steps in Diaz, and he's going to throw to second on the stolen base attempt, and it's successful. The stolen base attempt is successful, so DeLuca already in scoring position. And that one is called strike. Strike one. 1-1 count. 1 out. Runner on second. Diaz is at the plate. He's 1 for 3 in this game. He's batting 160. Not exactly off to a hot start. But you know he can hit. Holderman already allowing 1 run. 1 more run allowed would mean a no decision for Paul Skenes, and I would feel so bad. And that one checked his swing. I believe it did hit the bat, so it's going to be fouled off. 3-2 game here in the bottom of the 8th. And Holderman watches DeLuca back to the bag. I will be stressed out here. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big strikeout there as out number 2. And that's going to bring up Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 3. But he does have an RBI. He did ground to the second base side. And Shelton's going to take out Holderman. So we have a pitching change. And I don't know who's coming in. Oh, Barucki. Barucki's coming in. I like Barucki. Hopefully he doesn't make me look like a fool yet again. Again, I praise a guy, then they look like an idiot. That's just how it goes. So 3-2 game here. Pirates up. Though they have surrendered a run here in the bottom of the 8th. I'm really happy that we scored a run in the top of the 8th, because just imagine again having a no decision for Paul Skenes when he's pitched so well. He pitched really well in the opening game, albeit he allowed 2 runs in like 5 2/3, but still was a solid outing. And then of course the bullpen does what they do best. Holderman again just struggling. So Skenes is not being charged with an earned run. So his ERA is at a 1.46. So I mean, through 2 starts, if you don't have a win, I mean that tells you a lot about the team. It really does. So hopefully Barucki can get out of this with Brandon Lowe coming to the plate. Lowe is one of the better hitters or against right-handed pitching. So, hopefully this is I believe it is the right decision, lefty on lefty here. I'm interested, I guess you guys would probably know with Bednar, maybe not because we don't really know, but who the closer will be or who they're going to put in the ninth if we're able to take this 3-2 lead into the ninth. Looks like they are having a pinch hitter. So Barucki, 3 innings pitched, 2 holds, 5 strikeouts. He does have a walk, so he's been pretty solid to start the season. Hopefully he can continue it here. Curtis Mead is in here to face Barucki as that pitch is high and away for ball 1. And the Pirates up 3-1 at the top of the 8th, but now they are just up by 1 with the runner on second. Mead is pinch hitting for Lowe. That one is in there for a called strike. I get a phone call from Full Sail University. We're not doing that. Here's the 1-1. That one is low for ball 2. Curtis Mead last year batting .238, 1 home run. Barucki pitch is inside. Mead takes a nice cut there, and that's a hard foul ball. So 2-2 count here, 2 outs, runner on second. Rays have 2 runs. Twos are wild here. Twos are wild. Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike 3. Barucki gets us to the 9th inning with a 1-run lead. Your score 3-2. Oh my goodness, that was scary. Good stuff, Barucki. Barucki might just need to be our closer right now. And I forget who was up. Was it Triolo was the one that grounded? So it's going to be Kiner, Falefa, Frazier, and Reynolds. Hopefully Reynolds can get his first hit of the game. It's most likely his last chance, because the Pirates again have been known to blow. Their bullpen has been pretty trash, and they already allowed 1 run. So again, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. It would not hurt my feelings. And I actually have a step-by-step process in how you can do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click my logo. And what you're going to do, if it says subscribe, you're going to click that button. And what happens there, and it's for free, by the way, you don't have to pay a thing. And you probably know that. I'm just letting you know. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world to subscribe. You do that, you get access to all my live streams. You get notifications if you turn that on. Pirates games, as many Pirates games as I can do. College basketball, NBA, if you so request it. I don't know. We'll see. I plan on covering the UFL, and of course, whenever college football and NFL are happening, I will be on that for sure. So then we'll all just get to hang out, talk sports. I mean, I can talk sports with anyone. Sports opinions, just talking about whatever. And hate on teams together, like Draven and I hating on the Cowboys. If you're a Cowboys fan, hey, retort back. I'm a Steelers fan. We haven't won in 8 seasons, playoff games, so I can take it. You're good. It's all good. And Holderman's screaming, yelling from the dugout as that pitch is inside on Kiner Falefa, and that hits him. So that's what the Pirates need. We need some base runners because we are probably all a little nervous, I'd say, about the 1-run lead. This was the pitching for the Rays is Edwin Uceta. Or Ukeda. Probably Uceta. It's one or the other. All right, so Adam Frazier at the play with A runner on first, and he's actually going to put down a bunt attempt, and that one's going to be fouled off. Doctor, do you stream any Pitt College games throughout the seasons? I will. So I just started the streaming thing like in January. I did like very little. Didn't really start taking it serious until like three weeks ago. But I plan on it. If I'm able to get the Pitt game on TV, if I have the channel, I will for sure do that every Saturday or whenever they play. But yeah, I'm going to make sure I stream as many Pittsburgh stuff as possible. That is the priority. Here's the 0-1. And that one, I believe he still had his bunt attempt across, so it's going to be strike 2. But yeah, Draven, I will make sure I am on top of it. And I'll watch college football and, of course, keep up with other games going on as I have, of course, the ticker. And I'll kind of narrow it down where it's not as, like, for football stuff, I will probably narrow the ticker down where it's just football scores. I might keep baseball stuff up just in case. Frazier flies one out to center. It's going to drop her in front of the center baseman. Wow, what an idiot. Center fielder. So we have runners on first and second. I was looking for, you said doctor, and that's cool. I mean, I am called doctor sometimes. I'm mostly called Delay, and I was looking for like the person that had the original Delay, like just Delay. Unfortunately, couldn't find it because yeah, the DLEH is Delay. It's how it's pronounced. Last name Lay, first name starts with a D. Delay. Couldn't find him. Seeing if I ever do find him, I'm gonna offer something for that YouTube name. As Reynolds grounds it to first, they're going to throw it to second. Reynolds does beat it out, so we do have runners on the corners with one out. He does move, of course, Falefa to third, so we do, again, keeping that runner in scoring position with only one out. However, do have a ground ball opportunity coming up for the Rays, but O'Neal Cruz is at the plate, and he swung the bat pretty well, especially against righties. I didn't know what to call you, so I just know that's cool. I figured not. That's why. So yeah, Delay is kind of what I am normally called with my gaming buddies whenever we play. But you wouldn't know that because you don't know me as a real life person. But doctor's cool. But yeah, my goal though, if I can find the guy, whoever it is, that has just DELAY or doctor, even Dr. DELAY, then I will do it. But every time I search it up, either one of those, I can't. It doesn't show up. So just some random dude with a bunch of numbers. So someone just has the name and they're not using it. So yeah, I don't care for them. They're bums. Of course, it's pretty hard to be a YouTuber. I'm not saying it's harder than a 9 to 5. I'm not even going to get into that. Not even going to get. It's not harder. Not even harder than an actual person working, but in order to keep people coming back, it is pretty difficult. You got to be entertaining. It does drain you. As here's the pitch here, and that one is a hot shot. Foul. Oh, man, would have been nice. Cruz. I guess the Pirates are just trying to take out their first base coach, Brock, and the umpire today. Woo! All right, here's the 0-1 to Cruz. That one's inside for ball one. Again, Pirates have runners on the corners. Reynolds at first. Falefa at third. I guess for you guys it would be Reynolds at first. Falefa at third. Whatever. One out, 1-1 count to Cruz. Here's the pitch. Swing! Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pardon my voice. It's still not in mid-season form, as I do call actual football games for the local high school on a website. Here is the 1-2. That's going to be low for ball 2. Cruz is already, again, he's 2 for 4 today with a solo shot home run. So he has been able to display that, that power. Would love to see that home run. I believe he could hit over 30 for sure. Here's the 2-2. Cruz gets under this one, and it's heading into foul territory. Actually, almost a home run. I thought it was a pop-up, but based on how he reacted. But that actually got over the left field wall. That's crazy. Again, just another little example of the power he has. .318 to left field, pretty shallow, I guess, for a big league ballpark. But it's spring training. Here's the 2-2. Cruz chops this one foul again, pulling it to Brock and the umpire. They are getting a workout today, trying to some agility drills over there. It's quite a nice battle here. Again, the 2-2 count to Cruz. Runners on the corners. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 3. Due up is Pham, Tommy Pham. He is 0 for 2, but he does have 2 walks today. Batting average of .087. So not exactly the guy you want up in this situation. Here's the 3-2. Cruz sends this one to center. DeLuca does make the catch, but IKF, a.k.a. Kiner Falefa, is going to tag up and score. And now we are up 4-2. The Pirates are up 4-2. Just missed a home run there. Nice hit. Did what he needed to do. It was a good at-bat, of course, with all the pitches and all the battling. So the Pirates now up 4-2. Reynolds still on first. In steps in Tommy Pham, as that pitch is low and away for ball 1. 4-2 is your score. Of course, the Pirates trying to hold on and give Skenes his first win of the season. Should already have one, as that one is right down the middle. And Reynolds' stolen base attempt is a failure as he's caught. And we are going to head to the bottom of the ninth. The Pirates holding a 2-run lead. They are up 4-2, and I am interested to see, and we all are, who's going to be the closer? Who's going to close us down? Is it going to be like a bullpen by committee thing? You already used Baraki. Do you bring him back? I mean, I don't know. This is going to be interesting. I mean, Mangum is indeed a lefty. So, I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they brought Baraki back out there. But knowing my luck, he would come out flat. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. I just kind of cover random games. If this is your cup of tea, all you got to do is click the logo. It's going to take you to my page. You click that subscribe button. Oh, cringe, I know, right? What the heck is this guy trying to get a cheap subscriber? It's not that hard to subscribe. In fact, it's free. It doesn't cost you much energy. You just press the button. You get access. You get notifications to all the live streams that I do. Mostly Pittsburgh stuff. But again, if you scroll in my channel, you'll see that I've done other games for college basketball. March Madness. I did some, I think, a random Big 12 or SEC tournament one, but prior to March Madness, I did this college basketball crown tournament yesterday with Cincinnati and DePaul. Like, I'll do it. If I'm free, if I'm off, I got you covered. And again, I take recommendations. So if you have a game that you don't have access to, hey, Delay, can you watch this game? Can you cover the game? Sure, I've done that before. Triska Deck has recommended a lot of games that he wants to watch. So I'll do it. I will for sure If I have access, of course, and I am not working, I will be sure to cover that game for you. As we are heading back to, I guess, Tampa Bay here. Or I don't know if it is in Tampa Bay, but wherever they are in Florida, as Dennis Santana is going to be the one that's going to be tasked with closing things down here in the bottom of the ninth, as his numbers 2.1 innings pitched, 3.86 ERA, and he is in charge of holding and winning this game, saving this game, I should say, as that first pitch to Mangum is low and in for ball one. Mangum, again, he's a 29-year-old rookie. He is the reason you should never give up. Just work hard, and you will get called up. And he is batting .571 with an OPS of 1,300 and 1,314. I mean, 4 numbers in the OPS is really good, like amazing. 29-year-old rookie. As he steps out here, takes his timeout. 1-1 count. Dennis Santana is being tasked with the save. Can he give Skenes his first win of the season and the Pirates their second? Here's the 1-1. And Mangum gets a piece of this one as he fouls it away. Well, the count is now 1-2. Mangum really upset with himself after that one. I guess he's upset he chased it. I'm not too sure. Here's the 1-2 from Santana. And Mangum gets a piece of it, and that's going to be remaining at 1-2. Mangum kind of has like this Ichiro style of hitting, or more of like the Japanese style of hitting, or South Korean, whatever. Just kind of slapping it as a running start. Very interesting. Again, Ichiro is one of the greatest hitters, contact hitters in all of baseball, and Mangum batting .533 with it. Mangum shot right to Hayes. So that's out number 1. That's what you want to hear if you are indeed a Pirates fan. Not so much if you're a Rays fan. Of course, taking 2 of 3 isn't exactly the worst thing. So the Rays, of course, worst case scenario, they only win the series 2-1. That's going to bring up Caminero. He is batting .333. He's 0 for 3 today. Apparently he has a 5-game hitting streak, and that is on the line. So if he's unable to get on via hit, then his streak is over. Here is the 1-0 from Santana. That one is tipped foul. Looks like it indeed was a check swing. Yeah, Santana has an interesting style. His pants are way above the knee, more at thigh level. Here's the 1-1. Caminero fouls this one behind him, so he's going to stick around for another pitch here. It's 1-2, the count. 1-2 count here as the Pirates trying their best to get their second win of the season. And a pretty pathetic start. Here's the 1-2. Grounder to short. Here's Falefa. Throws on to first for out number 2. And the Pirates are one out away from getting their second win of the season and Skenes his first win, which should be 2, but again, it's whatever. And that's going to bring in Aranda. He's batting .417. His OPS at 1,217 or 1,217. He has 2 strikeouts in this one. Here's the pitch. That's called strike. And thank you guys for tuning in. If it does not pain you to do so, feel free to hit that subscribe button. You just got to go to my profile, press that button. It's not that hard to do. Not that hard to do, I promise. And it's free. Here's the 0-1. That one is high for ball 1. I cover, again, Pirates games, as many as I can. Obviously not working today, so here I am. Here is the 1-1. That's inside. Checked his swing. The umpire says he went. And Aranda is calling for time. Let's see the replay. Oh, I don't think he actually went. I think the umpire may just want to go home. Here is the 1-2 from Santana to Aranda. Maybe. Okay, here it is now. That's high for ball 2. Pittsburgh trying to get back into the win column. Losing 3 of 4 to the Marlins was not the way they envisioned, how I envisioned the season to start, as Santana stops and walks off, and looks like Rodriguez is going to meet him at the mound, maybe to calm him down or talk over some strategy. Do I get a Josh Bell jersey or a Hayes jersey? Ooh. Whichever's cheaper. I don't know. I think Josh Bell is more fondly remembered, considering that Hayes will probably, I don't know. I mean, Hayes has that long contract, so he's going to stick around, I guess. I don't know anyone that would trade for him, but like, I don't know. You're kind of hoping that Hayes picks it up. That's tough, man. That's a good question. I would say get a McCutchen jersey, honestly. But if those were the two, I guess Hayes, because he's current. And Aranda pops it up. Can Rodriguez track it down? Will it stay in play? That one is out of play. I have to go. Come on, get out of the bottom of the ninth. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. I hope not. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good one, Draven. I don't know. Willie Mays Hayes. No, not quite. Not quite Willie Mays. Cabrian Hayes. I don't know. That's a good one. That's Josh Bell again. He had more of the moments in Pittsburgh. But Hayes is a current player and will probably be there for a few years. I don't know. Here's the 2-2. Checked his swing. He did not go. Ball 3. Rodriguez already tagged him. Rodriguez is smiling. No, he definitely went. And he did not. I'd say flip a coin if I couldn't help you there. I honestly, I don't know. Me, I have my own custom jersey, and I like number 13, so I have 13. So I guess I would pick Bell. Here's the 3-2. Aranda sends this one deep, and that one is going to be foul. Oh, my goodness, he crushed it. Holy crap. He sent that one out of the ballpark. It is a spring training ballpark, but it's still a ballpark. Here's the 3-2. Aranda is just fouling this off. So, looks like Aranda does not want to go away, as this is going to be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. I have to go. I want to see an out. 13 is my second favorite number. It's my favorite. Triskaideka. Also a big fan of that one, as that's what 13 actually. I think Triskaideka just means 13, or like, I don't know. I forgot what it actually means. Something to do with 13. 87, most likely due to Crosby. 3-2 count. This is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. Ball 4 inches off the plate. And the Rays are going to stay alive. Dang. 10th pitch incoming. Yep. So that's going to bring it. So Caballero, as I learned earlier, thank you again, IO Reno 23, for correcting me. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you again. So that's going to be, well, you can probably, that's going to be Morel. Christopher Morel? Is that Christopher? Do you guys have Christopher Morel? Really? Former Cubs. So we got a former Cubby at the plate. That's not usually a good sign. Morel's batting .333. I'm out of here. If they tie it on a homer, I am mad. Well, thank you for stopping by, Triskaideka. I am very sorry. The Pirates are going to pirate. Hopefully not that bad, as we can hopefully walk away with a dub. As we do have a mound visit. Everyone's talking. Pitching coach, everyone infield in there again. Christopher Morel, a former Cubby, is at the plate. And, again, usually division rivals, former division rivals, usually take it out on the Pirates. They always seem to. Runner on first to Morrell. From the stretch. That's inside, almost hit him for ball one. 2 outs, 1-0 count. Runner on first. Miranda reaching on a walk. Here is the 1-0. Big cut and a big miss. Strike one. 1-1 count. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch way outside the zone. Strike two. The Rays down to their last strike as Santana tries to get the save here. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside. Almost hit him. 2-2 count now. Santana has been a little wild this inning. Two and two count, 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the pitch. Morrell, high fly ball. It's going to be in play. Can Sawinski make the catch? He does. Rays the Jolly Roger. That's a dub for the Pittsburgh Pirates. No, Luke Puckett. It is not a home run. I am sorry. You are incorrect. Draven, I have a Cutch jersey. That's why I asked. Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's going to do it for the Pirates. The Pirates move to 2-5. Skenes gets his first win of the season. He should be at 2-0. We all feel that way. The Pirates should have a much better record if they weren't so bad. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, it does not take much to hit that subscribe button. I guarantee you it's not going to hurt your feelings. If you go to my profile, quickly press that subscribe button. You'll catch all the live broadcasts that I do, and you'll get to see my other projects I'm working on, I guess on MLB The Show. But I don't know. If you guys are ready to go, I'll go. I guess stick around for a little bit if you guys just want to chat. But for the most part, I am done. So if it's a dry chat in the next 30 seconds, I am done. But again, thank you so much for watching. Pirates able to save it finally. The bullpen did allow a run in the 8th, so they weren't exactly perfect, but they definitely came through when we needed them to. So that's rare. But the Pirates do win 4-2. They head to 2-5. But that is going to do it again. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. It is not the worst thing in the world to be subscribed to little old me. I promise you, you could do a lot worse for a subscription. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a great day.